release the hands, bring in the palms together. If you've got shades or glasses on, take them off for now. We're rubbing the hands super quickly. Thinking of that energy between the hands, and then bring the hands over the eyes. Open and close your eyes 3 times. And again with the hands, rubbing nice and quickly. A little bit more. Feel that heat, feel that energy. And we'll transfer it over to the eyes. Open and close 3 times. And then using hands to rub, massage, pat, whatever feels good for you. Moving from the head down to the toes. And as we're doing this, just scanning the body as we touch the neck with the hands. All the way down. How are you feeling today? How are the shoulders? How's the back? How are the legs? Get a nice bit of movement in the toes and feet. Stretching the legs a little bit. Whoop. Lovely. How are we doing with the mozzies? I do. Surface later, eh? Get a little bit more in. Go. Alrighty. So let's get a good bit of movement in the legs here. Shaking, shaking, shaking. And tapping the toes together, feet together. Shaking, just really relaxing muscles, legs. Beautiful. And we're going to come to Dandasana, so like a staff pose here. If you're feeling uncomfortable, a little bit kind of saggy and hunched over, please use a block or anything else you've got there. Just block, lifting up the hips is the idea. Or you can bend the knees a wee bit here. Okay, and also you can, when we don't want to just like put the weight in the hands, so you can kind of cup the fingers, so it kind of, that cupping takes away the want to kind of just like put the weight in the whole hand. So just kind of have the finger tips there, and we can push in a little bit to find a little bit more length through the spine. So we're just going to start with the toes only, so scrunch them up and then open them nice and wide. Scrunch them up nice and wide, just stretching through the toes, warming up all the joints and finding a bit of movement through all the main joints here. Okay, let's move it to the ankles. So we're pointing and flexing, ankles only. Observing the movement all the way up through the legs there. Where can you feel it to? Can you feel it in your knees when you point and flex? And then we'll go for circles with the ankles. So legs and knees are absolutely still, just the ankles, all right? You can bring your hands to your legs to kind of help you there. We don't want like movement of the legs. Just the ankles, just the ankles. And then change direction. Beautiful. And then we'll do a little bit of tapping the toes together again. Lovely. We're going to bend the right leg. Make sure the left leg's nice and active, and grabbing behind the thigh here. Okay, so lifting the leg up and just checking through the back here as well. We're kind of staying as tall as we can. We're going to point the toes up to the sky, then flex the foot and bring the heel down towards the mat. So we're pointing as we go up and heel down. Good. And then we'll change that, so we'll go heel up, then point and come down. Just in observing a difference in the movement of the shin and the calf there. Let it go and give it a wee shake, or give both legs a wee shake. Do like a wee shake. All right, left leg, bent, foot on the floor, just checking the right leg's nice and active. Foot flexed, and we're kind of a wee bit of grounding through the back of the right leg on the floor, grabbing the back of the left leg. So we'll start with taking the weight off the foot and then just checking where the back is, nice and tall, pointing the toe up to the sky, then flexing and heel down towards the mat. Pointing up, flexing down, pointing up, flexing down. Point the toes, lift them up. What's she doing? What's going on? And then we'll change, so the heel goes up, then we point at the top and toes down towards the mat. Heel up, toes down. Ready? And we'll release. Give the legs a wee shake. Bending the legs. Let's start with feet together. Feet on the floor, hands back, hands super wide, fingertips facing forward. Gently push into the hands there and lift the chest up towards the sky, opening the chest, feeling the stretch. We're pushing the hands in towards the mat, hopefully feeling a bit of stretch through the upper arms there as well. Okay, try avoid like arching the back here, the belly button's gently pulling in. Nice natural gaze. Here, if you want to stretch the neck, you can allow the head to hang. Okay, whatever feels nice. Breathing in, breathing out. And we'll go for our window wipers. So inhale, center, exhale, legs to the side, and look to the opposite side. And we'll just keep that movement going. So inhale, center, exhale, swoosh. Inhale, center, exhale to the side. A few more. Feel a nice massage through the butt here as well. Lovely. And when you're finished on that side, we'll take it back to centre. Coming off the hands and giving them a wee shake. Perhaps some circles. All right, whatever feels good for your wrists there. And we'll come back to straight legs, staff pose. Or slightly bent, of course, is okay. Check in with the spine here. Nice and long, tall. And we're going to bend the right leg and bring the right foot up as far as we can up the left thigh. Okay, so the right foot, the right knee is kind of sitting up here, and we're taking the hand and pushing the fleshy part of the knee down. Hold it down and then let it ping up. Hold it down and let it ping up. Good. So the movement's not coming from the leg, all the movement's coming from the hand. More. And we will change legs. Give them a wee bit of movement if you feel you need it before changing over, checking we're nice and connected through the right leg. Right foot's flexed, using the left hand to push the flatty bit. Your leg just sits all the way down. That is insane. Bendy Alison. Look at mine, just like nearly up to my armpit. I'm actually very pleased that I can do this, because I couldn't do that a few years ago. Just sit here was like, oh, the pain.
It hurts my quad.
Yeah, that's so if you try come up to the crease as much as possible, yes, it's more like it's pretty uncomfortable in the thigh. Yeah, or if you want to kind of hold it a little bit further up. Not that's uncomfortable in the foot then. You get no pushing to go. You're grand. Your hips are grand. It's good for the groin
Trainer, yeah.
and here as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Wearing shoes. He's not very good for me.
All right, let's release. Give the legs a little shake. All right. Okay, coming back to our bent leg position, feet on the floor. Sorry, I got a cough today, guys. No. All right, feet on the floor, everything in line, and let's just try and lift the chest up a little bit more here. Hands up at shoulder height, squeezing the abs, and we're going to be rolling. We're going to be bringing, inhales here, feet on the floor. Exhales, knee to chest, and like kind of crunch it here. Inhale down, exhale, change legs and crunch. Really working the abs. Not really working them yet, we're warming them up, but we'll get there, we'll get there. We've only just begun. Squeeze, breathe in, feet on floor, breathe out, that squeeze. Gauge and abs, just making sure the back's okay here. Beautiful, then we're going to lift both knees up and take a wee hold here for 5, 4, strengthening the groin, strengthening legs back, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to go for a full body stretch. Control the movement, engage the abs going down, watch for any tension in the neck, and the arms are going above the head. Ooh, I've said that really well, the head. Take a full stretch as you inhale, point your toes away, stretch your fingers away as well. Big stretch, perhaps the lower back's coming up off the mat, and then exhale, knees to nose, a wee hug. Inhale, we're taking that full body stretch. Exhale, a cheeky wee hug. Inhale, full stretch. Lengthen, lengthen, feel the stretch through the whole torso, tummy, sides, the ribs. Exhale, hug it in. And then a few rock and rolls to sit. So the hips are up and then hips down, feet on the floor. But do a few more, just warming up the body a little bit and getting a wee massage in as well. Lovely. Next time, come up to seated position and we'll come back to that staff pose. Great. Right, so we'll start on the right leg again. I think we started right leg first time. So let's make sure our grounding leg is nice and, I don't know, grounded. I've got loads of tiny little spiders on me today. Loads of them. Right, so allow the right knee, the leg that's bent, just to kind of fall open a wee bit there. And then we're going to grab the foot or the ankle or the shin here, but trying to keep the spine nice up, nice and long and tall. Lifting the foot up, kind of cradling the leg and bringing the foot as close to the chest as we can. Again, movement from the hands. We're moving out and in, out and in. Good. Let's grab the. They're like, he's still staring. They're like, do they have babies or are they grabbing their legs? Like, what's going on? Okay, we'll use forefinger and middle finger to grab the big toe. You can also use, the straps here if you want to use your strap, or just a t-shirt as well works. So just let's check the spine, trying to keep it as tall as we can, and we're just going to stretch the right foot up, kind of using the hand to pull it up here, and then we're just going to bend it down again. Try to find more length in, lifting it up and down, up, elbow out, shoulder down, rather than like this. Down, up and down, a few more. And then we'll release the leg, give it a good shake. All right, let's do it on the other side. So right leg's engaged, the base leg here. So let's engage. Bend the left knee falls open, grabbing the foot and then trying to find a wee bit of length through the spine. So we're bringing that, this one just doesn't come anywhere near my chest. To the side, 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 side. It's great. I don't know if I said to you before we do this one in kids yoga. Yeah. Like in a little short story. You're like, you always say like, I was on an airplane and flying and I was enjoying my flight, like you're in an airplane, like a kind of airplane on the floor. And then I heard that, wah! And you bring your, with your baby, hello. And you're like, oh, there's twins, let's do like both sides. And then you're like, what's that smell? Oh my goodness, gonna have to change the baby's nappy. Like we grabbed it and we just like roll about with our like mats like this. The kids they just love rolling around, don't they? And like, yeah, rolling in the mat. Like, I think kids see a mat and they're just like, why is it flat? This thing looks like it should roll. All right, let's grab the big toe or use a strap. I think you guys are all good. We're extending the leg, chest open. Watch we're not pulling forward here. That shoulders back and down and then bend. Okay, just another bit of movement through the knees. Nice and grounded through that right leg. Good, and release. Give them a good shake. Right, coming to our window wipers. This time we've got the choice to have feet together. If you want to do it with the legs open, that is a-okay. Hands back, super big hands, pushing into every part of the hands, pushing into the feet. Open the chest first. Take a nice big breath here. And then we breathe in centre and we breathe out as we drop the knees to one side and look to the other. As long as it's all right in the neck there, come back to centre and change it up. Keep it moving. If it feels nice on one end and you want to stop and take a few breaths on one side, listen to your body. What do you want to do today? You want to find a bit of movement or a few nice big deep breaths at the side. Breathing into the hip area, breathing into the glute. Lovely. And coming back to centre. Give your hands a wee shake. Alrighty. Okay, starting with legs on the floor, feet on the floor, legs bent. We can start with we can continue with the first option. So that's where we're just like inhale, feet on the floor, exhale, knees to chest. Or we can start with legs up, both legs up, and we do the motion with both legs up. So inhales here, exhale, we're bringing the knees in. Squeeze, 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 abs, working core today after kind of having a nice stretch through the lower part of the body. Mind that lower back, observe the back. If it's starting to feel a wee bit of strain, squeeze the abs a bit more. Maybe roll onto the lower, come off the sitting bones a little bit more, as long as you can keep as long as the back's nice and straight, you can go a little bit lower back. Make sure your back's comfortable. And we'll hold open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing to the floor as slowly and controlled as we can. Going for that nice big body stretch. Oi, oi, inhale, stretching the fingers, stretching the toes, pointing the toes. Exhale, give yourself a wee hug. Inhale, lengthen and stretch. Exhale, hug it out. Hug it in. Inhale, lengthen, really point your feet, really stretch the hands. And come back in for a wee hug. And we'll go from side to side here, rolling the torso, massaging the hips. Lovely. coming back to centre, doing a wee bit of rock and roll. Alrighty. A few more. Hey, do you need some sunshine? Yes. Do you need a wee bit of space, like mental, physical space from your day to day? Yes. Do you need some TLC? Yes, absolutely. Please sign me up. Where am I going? You are coming to the south of Spain, beautiful Costa del Luz, for a weekend yoga and mindfulness retreat with me. You are number one. Look after yourself. Disconnect, concentrate on yourself, and then return home feeling refreshed, vitalized, happy, and ready to kick ass. Like, how good does that sound? How good is that gonna be? Visualize it, feel it, check out wherever it is the button, click on the link, and go and have a wee nosy at my retreat. I will see you soon. Take care of yourself today.